Hi Pisces, welcome back to TAROTPOSH. Thank you for coming back to my channel. I'm going to be doing your reading for May 1st through May 7th, 2021 for Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So I hope this video finds you well. I did pre-shuffle the cards and one card came out. We have the Magician here. I'm using the White Fly Tarot by Danilo Sanino, which is actually it was a Kickstarter project, and it is a fabulous deck. Very different deck. This is actually the Lovers shown on the back here. I love the artwork. I get very caught up in the artwork, and whatever clicks with me, that's the deck that I usually go for. So I wouldn't say like I have an obsession with the tarot decks, but when, I do find something, I'm a little selective, and I really have to, before I even get it, sort of bond with some of the images. I don't have to see all the images, but just to see a few cards, and then, I'll be like daydreaming about it when I'm going to get it. So trying not to make it an obsession, but this really has lovely artwork. This is the Magician. So you're all about manifesting. The reading that I'm going to be doing for you, Pisces, is going to be the Fork in the Road Tarot spread. So the first card is the journey that you're on. The journey that you're on, like I said, is journey about manifesting. Magician has all the tools to bring about the passions. And this is actually, the cards actually have the symbols here. So this is actually Mercury. You could see on the bottom of the card there. It's really, really a beautiful card. He's got like his magician's toolbox there. And it's like he's totally manifesting a new version, right? Him or her. Manifesting a new version of yourself or new endeavor. That's the journey that you're on. So let's see what the next card is for the Fork in the Road Tarot spread. Please hit like and subscribe. Spread the love. I love doing readings for all the signs. And in order to do them more often, it would be really great to get some likes and subscribes. And also feel free to comment because I love to have a rapport with the people that visit my channel. So I'm going to say, in the light of the light, through the light, thank you for the gifts of insight. I pledge never to take them in vain. Holy Spirit, archangels and guides, please bring forth messages of the highest good for Pisces. Pisces water sign, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What this card is option 1. Or I like to change it up a little and sort of say direction 1. So direction 1 is the Nine of Swords. And this is, sleepless nights, nightmares, that sort of thing. This is Gemini energy. And it is also Mars. I mean, that is definitely, the veil is over the skeleton space there. So it's like you're under a veil of pain. And that's a direction that you can keep going. And what would the outcome be for you if you kept suffering in silence? You have that veil over you, right? You're becoming like a skeleton of yourself, fragmented from those sleepless nights, suffering in silence. It's like while you're sleeping, like It's like the swords, like the ghost of the past are coming, or all the things that are weighing heavy on your mind are coming towards you, and it's just overwhelming. We also see the veil as brides wear veils. So I don't know if what you're trying to manifest here is a wedding. But if it is, you're stressed about it and suffering in silence. The outcome for this is 10 of Cups. And this is Mars and Pisces energy. I'm reading. I don't usually call that out, but when I see it on the card, I do. Now this is unicorns and rainbows times 10. This is amazing. So sometimes we have to suffer in silence to get our hopes and wishes fulfilled, but you really have to evaluate if it's worth the pain you're going through. To get that 10 of Cups and what your expectation of what that 10 of Cups is going to be and bring to your life. So then we're going to go with option 2, or really the other path, the other road that you could manifest as the Magician right now. It's May 1st through May 7th, 2021 reading. I just got itchy all of a sudden behind my neck. My ear is like feels itchy. See what that's about. Let me see what card comes up. Maybe you're itchy because the other path is that you have a lot of choices that you could manifest with the 7 of Cups energy. And that is definitely that Scorpio energy and also Venus. And eyes are wide open. It's like you're almost blown away by how many choices there are with the 7 of Cups. So it's like the one road is suffering in silence to get your dream of the 10 of Cups and what it is, manifesting that as the Magician. The other option is manifesting choices for yourself other than the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups could be, relationship, marriage. I did see the veil here on the 9 of Swords, which stood out to me, and he's got flowers in his hair. And I also see tears in the 7 of Cup cards. It's like there's so many choices that it's overwhelming. You're like welling up with like tears. It's frustrating. And what is the outcome? Oh, we have the Emperor, Aries energy. So why is it that as the Magician manifesting, you have that one road, that one path option where you suffer in silence, but then, you do get your 10 of Cups. Second option, as the Magician, you have all the tools. You have the Wands, the Pentacles, the Cups, the Swords. Why is it that with the 9 of Swords, you have Gemini, Pisces. Gemini for the 9 of Swords, Pisces for the 10 of Cups. The 7 of Cups, you have the Scorpio energy, and then Aries. So the thing is the Emperor is like tough, right? But also Aries is a cardinal sign. They initiate and they lead. Okay. Scorpio with the Seven of Cups is a fixed sign, and they're stable and determined. Gemini is a mutable sign. They're changing and adaptable. So even though the Knight of Swords, suffering in silence, to me, 9 is almost 10, and it's also Gemini's immutable sign, changing and adaptable. Pisces, water sign, is the 10 of Cups, and that's you. So I'm going to pull some cards to clarify, but with the second path, the second road, being the journey on, you're manifesting who you want to become, what you want in your life, all those things. That Seven of Cups energy is overwhelming, but going through rather than suffering in that silence to get the Ten of Cups, you may be overwhelmed initially in choosing the choice that's best for you, but in the end, you're going to be the leader. You're going to take the lead and initiate the lead for your life. So, and that's going to be a solid, Emperor is solid, foundation. The Emperor is the ruler of all the suits. Each king is the ruler over that suit, meaning swords, pentacles, wands. Right now, so what I was saying with the Emperor is he's the ruler, and he's really like looking at you and putting the pressure on here, being like, you really need to do what's best for you. And that's really your decision, what you want to manifest, because, unicorns and rainbows are great too. And you got to take it as it applies. This is Cancer energy, Four of Cups. And this is you in the middle of these two roads and paths. Okay. And interesting image. You have antennas here. You look like a constellation alien, the Cancer energy. Cancer, again, is a cardinal sign, which is initiating and leading, ruled by the moon. But you really, with the Four of Cups here, there's some confusion about what to pick. It's like you're chained to these three here, but there's one popping out being offered to you. And that last one, it actually looks like movie popcorn. With like this shining ray of light just bursting out. But it sort of looked like this one that's coming to you matches the makeup in your head. Looks like waves, swimming in your head here. Like the weight of the world is literally on your shoulders there, and it's making you have some apathy and really not knowing which road to take, which is understandable because unicorns are great, and so is the Emperor with a firm foundation. So it's really, do you want to manifest maybe suffering in silence with the Nine of Swords is manifesting what's going to make somebody else happy, even though it is Pisces energy with that Ten of Cups, which is you. You could be dealing with a Gemini regarding this, like, Ten of Cups happy home life, where they could have Gemini somewhere in their chart. What came out for me is the Ten of Swords, the Six of Wands, and Ten of Pentacles. And it just all came out. I wasn't even really asking what to clarify. So I guess that I'm clarifying Four of Cups because there's confusion and, you know, about you not being ready to choose which way to go. So this is Ten of Swords, which is the end of a cycle. It's like the candles lit wisping out. The Ten of Swords is again the Gemini energy. And I have the Sun and Moon here on this card. Yeah, I know. I need a manicure. What can I tell you? So really, in this card, it's like the person has lost their head. It's like their head is so far down, it looks like they've lost it. Really, really stabbed in the back. Those are big swords. And to me, the person looks like they're sleeping it off. And once they're done having a good sleep, because the 10 is the end of the cycle, the end of the pain, the end of the frustration, you're going to ride the dragon with the 6 of Wands here. And this is the Leo energy. Leo Jupiter. It's an amazing card. And you do have that wreath of victory on there. Looks like candy canes. It actually looks like, these cards are from Italy. Danilo Sanino. I always get confused which name comes first. So these are from Italy, and this reminds me, I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Under the Tuscan Sun. It's like literally one of my favorite movies, other than Hope Floats. But I do write, so, and I did go to Italy in '97, and I was like, if I would have stayed there. So I do love Italy. This 6 of Wands reminds me of the Poles that in the movie, the young boy that was in love with the Italian girl that the family didn't accept, he wanted to prove like he could throw the pole in the air and catch it. You know, it was a sport like the Italian-born guys that her parents wanted, I guess, her to, marry. But, and take it as applies, masculine, feminine energy, however it applies. So I feel that even though, you felt, you were like literally stabbed in the back, maybe old hurts from the past, and here you're choosing whether you want to go into this new relationship, your dream of your 10 of Cups happy home, or you still want to ride the wave with the Magician and manifest for yourself, and you're happy with that, and you don't want to go that road yet of being somebody's bride. But, you want to keep up appearances, and maybe you're like, well, maybe this is what I want. But then we have the 4 of Cups in the middle. So I feel you were hurt in the past with this 10 of Swords energy. But you are victorious. Okay? And what you're victorious is over is whichever decision you choose, in the end, you are going to get that 10 of Pentacles energy. Because you are the Magician and you are the one creating your life. So you don't have to be scared to couple up with someone if you feel they're the right person for you. But you definitely don't want to be 9 of Pentacles energy and suffering in silence. If there's things that you don't like or you're in your head about, or you're worried where the future's going with the person, speak up. And this is Virgo, Mercury. Virgo is ruled by Mercury. You can see that there. And this is a beautiful Ten of Pentacles, it's like, you know, follow the yellow brick road all the way up to the castle there. Castle in the clouds. Beautiful. All the greenery around there. I mean, I'd like to live there. I mean, I'm good where I am, happy. But, you know, it's nice. So what it's saying to me is, especially since the Ten of Pentacles fell below this decision, there is a fear, and you're up in your, you know, up at night, maybe thinking, am I going to get hurt again if this is what I choose? But then we have the Ten of Pentacles falling here with this choice. And in general, overall, with the Six of Wands, recognition, reward, you're, you know, you're in control. It's like taming the beast, right? And becoming victorious. And he's probably a friendly dragon. I shouldn't call him a beast. But the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Swords, I will call a beast. But you've literally went through this cycle. The Ten of Swords is a completion, coming out of it. So I do feel you should choose with your heart, but whatever you choose, you're gonna get your Ten of Pentacles. You're gonna get that, you know, the long-term, committed retirement, happiness, travel, but you need to have faith in yourself. But don't, oh, I just had a bunch of cards fall out. Don't suffer in silence if there's things you don't like, especially with Ten of Cups and with this veil here with the bride. You don't want to wait till after you walk down the aisle to say the things you don't like. We did have the Death card come out, okay, which is transformation, death and rebirth. And I feel as the Magician, and this reading for you, this is exactly what's coming about. And I'm having that card, Death card, coming between the Ten of Swords and the Six of Wands. Then I am having the Eight of Pentacles, and that's coming between the Six of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. It's you know, it's not going to come easy. It takes work to get to those goals. So, you know, you'll have your nose to the grindstone. Relationships and dreams and goals take work, but this is transforming you. And you have a cup of love here from a page, which is very sweet. And this card sometimes, you know, it says to me, like, if not now, when? He's got his fish coming out of the cup, you know, like, got his hand on his hip. He's dressed like, you know, for a party, and he's sort of like, you know, maybe the fish is like, you know, whispering in his ear. And I read the pages as masculine and feminine, because page could be either. But take it as it applies, because I feel that this is your person. And the fish is telling them advice on how best to navigate the relationship they are trying and the commitment they are trying with you, because you have been independent for a long time, Pisces. So it's really, you know, it's your decision which way you want to go, right? So I'm going to pull one card from the John Harlan Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. I'm going to close the reading for you, Pisces. Your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for May 1st to May 7th, 2021. Please hit like and subscribe. It's always appreciated. The cards are falling here. None fell out, though, or I would take them. So, I really like this reading for you. I think it was a good mapping, guidance. Don't force it if it is significant for you. That's awesome. But don't force it to fit if it's not your reading. Check the other aspects of your sign. your sun is Pisces and your moon is Leo, then go look at Leo. Okay. So to sum up the reading, what this is this is Emperor energy, authority 4. So we got the Emperor again. So what this is telling you is, no matter how you get to that 10 of Pentacles, whether it's on your own or, you know, when I say bride, I'm like, okay, well, obviously it's a commitment, wedding, whatever. Take it as it applies. But it's also an investment in a relationship. So don't suffer in silence. This is telling me that this came up as the ending card. In your goals to build that foundation, especially with the 10 of Pentacles, that long-term foundation, you also have the 10 of Cups here. Don't lose your own foundation in the process. Don't lose yourself in the process. If you've been like the boss in your life and, you know, you're concerned to give it up in order to get, you know, somewhere, you know, the 10 of Cups relationship, this is telling me to stand firm in your own foundation, because that's the most beautiful thing that you could possibly have happen. And that is going to make any relationship you're in, the relationship with yourself, the relationship with others, your relationship at work, your relationship with your partner, have a firm foundation within your own self. And that's where love begins. So there you go, Pisces. This is Ace of Cups energy. Your cup runneth over. There's two hands pouring in, holding the one cup and pouring it in to this water. Two trees on each side. So it's like you're bringing your own abundance. You and your person bringing their own abundance to this love. And it also speaks of self-love. Don't forget, with the Emperor energy coming out again, to pour love into yourself and have self-love. Have that firm foundation, no matter which you choose. But this Page of Cups here, whoever this is, they're very sweet and they're hopeful. And I'm sure they'd probably rather talk to you than the fish. But I'm sure the fish is helping them out. So that's what I have for you, Pisces. So I hope you like this reading. I could be a little silly at times, but I just wanted to get the message across. And you do have free will in the end. So that's it. Namaste. I pray you find your way. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for coming back to TAROTPOSH. Bye.